is how we start.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
What are you doing?
What's up, buddy? You there? Since you've been busy, Bryce Harper in. Easy, Dave. Easy, Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to. It is Sandlot Saturday. It's Wednesdays. It's too hot to play baseball, and the only place we go to, David, on Wednesday is because the pool honeys. Was it really the pool honeys or was it Wendy Peppercorn? No, I was saying, was it the pool honeys that we went to the pool for, or was it Wendy Peppercorn?
Well, it's primarily Wendy.
You know?
I can remember their names. They're all high school girls or high school guys. Super tan. They were the lifeguards for the LA County pools. Tons of pools we could go, public pools. And they always got summer jobs there. And oh my God, dude. They were up on those chairs like they were put up on pedestals, like works of art.
Man, yeah, I mean, so you know that they can see you. Just FYI. They call what I call the Dunlap disease. I got my belly Dunlapped over the belt buckle, So, guys, I can't tell you enough. It was 7 years ago when we tried to stream Saturday that this guy right here sent me back a poster for me and my son. And I just thought the coincidence of it all, it was just, it really touched me. And the fact that he'll come on my stream and answer some of my questions, and hopefully some of the subscribers, means the world to me.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure to.
So, I'd like to get in, I kind of like baseball a little bit, kind of like your movie just a little bit. You know,
Oh, the movie's fantastic.
you know, my question is, who got on the red phone and got James Earl Jones, Mr. Darth Vader himself, on the movie?
A man named Bill. Oh my gosh, Bill. See if I found it. Bill Elvin. Bill Elvin was my AD. God rest his soul. He's passed away. But Bill was one of the best dudes I ever met. He was one of the greatest ADs ever. And we didn't have a Mr. Myrtle sort of, halfway through the movie. And Mr. Myrtle, the character, was never written as any specific ethnicity. So we just didn't have a Mr. Myrtle. So talked to the casting director and batted some names around. And Bill Elvin, my AD, was there one day. He goes, "Why don't you get James Earl Jones to play that part?" And I told Bill, "What are you, crazy? Dude, we don't have any money. You can't possibly get James Earl Jones, yada, yada." And Bill says, "All right, hang on a second. I'm going to call him." So Bill calls him, right there from the Sandlot. Talks to him, puts me on the phone with him. We have a few words about, changing the character. Because if he's African American, he wouldn't actually have played with Babe Ruth in the years that he played, but he would have been in the Negro Leagues and yada yada.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Yes, sir, Mr. Jones." Cool. So I fixed it all up, sent it to him. He said, "It's great." And a week later, he showed up. It was marvelous.
Seeing him in his later years now, when he came on to the Big Bang Theory, and he did a role that you would never expect him to do, more of a comedy thing, and just seeing like the lighter side of him from the voice of Darth Vader. Now my question is, I know that there was an interview with the great Hambino talking about how one of them finally got the guts to go up to James Earl Jones.
Yeah, it was. It was Marty York. Everybody was, drawing straws to see who was going to go say hello to him or ask for his autograph. And Marty went over there, and Marty said, "Excuse me, are you Darth Vader?" And you remember the kid was like 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. And Mr. Jones, I believe he's eating his morning oatmeal. I said, "No, I am your father." And that was like one of the greatest moments of Marty's life.
I mean,
and it's a great moment if you think about it, right?
Oh, without question.
It was fantastic. He was the most gracious man, just a really positive, gracious human being. Yeah, he's just a great guy.
I mean, it just seems like, you only know from the outside, right? So,
yeah,
and he's such a from the Field of Dreams, to yours. He's a baseball guy, I think, and I love, my love for baseball. So,
Timothy, here's a really interesting thing about Mr. Jones that I don't think a lot of people know. He is not a big baseball fan.
Is he not?
Wow.
Wow.
Not at all. And he just, he chooses his roles. If they appeal to him, he thinks he can do it. That sort of thing. So he's been in, two of the best, most, well-remembered baseball films ever made, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not a big fan.
Didn't know that. I thought with being in Field of Dreams and the speech, so to yours, I was the chances. I thought there's got to be some love there, but that's what happens when you assume, right? So,
yeah, right.
So, hey, but back to at the time, I know you're from, like you said, Wilkes-Barre up there in Pennsylvania, and again, mountains of North Carolina, and I know it was Babe Ruth. What made you decide on Babe Ruth and maybe not Mickey Mantle or Hank Aaron at the time? What was that deciding?
That's a very good question, because Hank Aaron and Mickey Mantle and 1,000 other players I can name are not legends. Legend is a very, very rarefied thing.
Yes.
The word and the name and the applique of that label gets bandied about, but it's not true. There are very, very few, handful of legends in any endeavor, anything.
Yeah.
And there is, there might be, you get arguments about whether there's a Lou Gehrig, legend.
Yeah.
Yogi Berra, legend, but not in the same world as Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth, if you think of it in terms of Mount Olympus, he's on the top, and all the other, legends or gods, they're on the mountain below him.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world, regardless of where you're from, what your circumstances are, how your life's gone, you know who Babe Ruth is.
Yeah. I mean, there'd be three legends sports-wise that I would think. Babe Ruth 1, Muhammad Ali 2, and Michael Jordan 3. I mean,
Yeah, I gotta go with Jordan. Yeah, you got to.
I mean, you got guys that were before Twitter, before social media. Everybody knew who they were.
Yeah.
And
Ruth was around in the days when everything was still Morse code on a telegraph. I mean, 20s and 30s before phones.
Way before, yeah. It was and people don't realize if you ever find footage of him, he used to do like in Happy Gilmore, he's got the run up swing. That's kind of how Babe Ruth swung a bat.
Yeah, he had one of the most natural swings of anybody. He was a great golfer too.
Oh, I can imagine. But the fact that just tells you how much special he is to do, kind of like a do and swing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. He was the first, call him the first and only international global sports superstar.
Yeah.
That's who he was.
I mean, my favorite line is not "You're killing me, Smalls." I know it's a great line, but I'm the heroes will be remembered, but legends never die. And as you know, I've got the Cooperstown Legends, and that's our motto. Play up there in Cooperstown, and you saw the stadium, an homage to.
It's a beautiful thing to behold.
We've got the Beast home, still fenced off. We give tours. So, we got the great Hambino home run deck.
All we got to do is build that thing out in 3 dimensions in the real world.
I mean, how
Is he gonna light a heater?
Like incredibly.
That I thought bring the new age with a little bit of pools and stuff around it, and it's a home run park. So but hey, I'm glad you like it because it was fun to build. So and
It's beautiful. It really is a thing of beauty, dude. I saved all those photos.
hey.
In my SANDLOT file.
I appreciate the fact that you make me feel like a special fan. I don't know why you.
Well, you are. How about that?
Hey,
It is what it is.
hey,
I don't need to beat around the bush.
Every 4th of July I'm going to be messaging you.
Are you kidding me? I look forward to it, man.
It's my mom's. I told my mom you was coming on, and she's like, "Did you tell him you watched that every 4th of July since like 2000?" Yes, mother. And I'm a kid at heart, and there's certain things in the movie, like they're at the end, the announcer the Jets got a suicide lead, and there he goes, he's still at home. I know the quote, and I'd like to think, are you saying kind of there, always remember to have fun with whatever age you are. Remember the games like baseball are games no matter your age. I mean, that's what I would like to think.
Yeah, it's definitely in that world. I mean, the old adage, if you do something you love,
Yeah.
Well, Benny was born to play baseball.
Yeah.
In the movie, we get to see that he's still, quote, playing baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And he's there with his best friend. They made it. They made it all the way to the show, to the highest they could possibly go. They achieved their dream of doing that. And they're still like 2 little kids. That's why they give each other thumbs up.
I mean,
So it's like, I don't know if I intended a message to be there. I just wanted the 2 best friends to stay best friends their whole lives and show the audience that. But you're absolutely right. It does say that. feeling of the whole end of the movie is, look, do what you love, follow your dreams, and don't give up.
Yeah.
And look what happened. Yeah.
And that kind of leads me to the next question. It's I guess a run on, if you will. I mean, I know people have their takes of what it is, and what is that the one takeaway you would want people to have from the movie? I mean, what's the one thing that more than any that you want myself and people that love the movie and not even watched the movie yet, like my kids, that they've seen it 1,000 times with me. Do they really know what they're watching, or do they don't know it's the big dog daddy?
Everybody sees stuff how they see it. I think the biggest thing I want people to take away from it after all these years, and when I wrote it, when I directed it as well, is that there's almost nothing more important in life than being a great friend to someone.
Yeah.
And that's what Benny, who has the entire world before him, is super talented. He can do anything he wants, play with whoever he wants, but he chooses to play with the kid who can't play, and help him out and show him how it's done, so that he can become a part of the team or a part of anything, a group, friends, a fellowship, whatever you want to talk about. That's what the movie's about. It's not about baseball. It's about that. It's about friendship.
It's more than just baseball. I mean, that's what I've always taken away from it, because I always felt a special connection to it. Because again, I'm the same age as those kids in the movie, and I grew up in an area, like I told you, I mean, we're literally 30 years behind everybody else. And it's not technology-wise, it's just how people are. We've got good old-timers, and good old-timers are the most hard-headed people that I know. Oh, man. I mean, you know it. So, and it's one of those things. I remember going to, baseball was my first true romance, my summer love,
Yeah.
and I played it until I got to a certain level. Well, I just couldn't do it anymore. But it's always going to have that special spot in my heart, and along with that, your movie is going to be there as well.
Oh, dude, you made my day.
No, man, you make mine. The fact that you take time for me, you know that, and it means the world to me. I've got some. I'm going to send you one of these pins too. I don't know baseballisms. You see, they got the beast mode shirt, so I got my beast mode. I like baseballisms. I went back there in 2015 up in Cooperstown, and they got some of the coolest, funniest shirts. And I've got Saturday. I tried to wear the L7 weenie, right? Oscar Mayer even. So man, if there's anything that we can do, let us know. But I think that's it. I mean, David, I appreciate you taking the time for me and us, and
No worries.
you know,
It's my absolute. I'm grateful to be able to do this, and like I said, dude, top 3 without question, Sandlot fans.
hey,
That's what you are.
honored to even hear that. You know what I mean? And hopefully, I was the first one to bring you Sandlot Saturdays. I mean,
Dude, you were. That already happened. That's in the record books, my friend.
I mean, I don't want, you can try to come on, but no. I know a guy that knows a guy, But no, I mean, the fact, I watch it so much, you start thinking, so, but I look forward to watching it again, probably, tomorrow. It may go on when I'm working, you never know. I've been known to hit play and just kind of hear it in the background. It's the comforting soul. People have jazz. I've got the Sandlot.
Dude, you and I are birds of a feather. I do that sometimes when I'm writing just to remind myself I know what the hell I'm doing.
Your creativity and the way that you could write things, I mean, that's a special gift because that's creativeness. I could see that in your boys, and at like a certain age, you either keep it or you lose it. And I see it in my sons right now, their creativeness and stuff like that. And I hope they can keep that because the fact that you're able to put words to paper and have a story with it, that's really cool to me. So,
Yeah, man, it's a vocation. I'll tell you that.
you know,
It's a harsh mistress.
I went to a school where I tell them I went to the school, don't read good, write good school. It leaves the expectation of me down, I don't want people to know that I actually went to college,
Yeah, exactly. Just leave the bar. Useless conversations. I get it. The same thing.
So, I know we talked about the TV show. I mean, is Bertram going to come back from the '60s? Maybe,
If I have anything to say about it, yes. That's all I can tell you.
I thought, what a great leeway. Nobody's heard since the '60s. Well, maybe he invested in Apple. I mean, who knows?
It's just this enormous rich dude.
Exactly. Coming back home to save the town and the heaters, So, hey, I'm looking forward to that chapter whenever it happens. And David, I can again thank you, sir.
No worries, Timothy. It's my pleasure, bro.
So,
Hit me up anytime.
hey, I'll get you that tracking number when I was going to Boone to get it shipped. I'll get you that tracking number when it. Hopefully, we can get a picture for us when you get the Scully. So, and until next time, hey, have a great day, sir.
All right, Timothy. Thanks very much, mate. I'll look forward to that, man.
Hey, buddy, have a great night. Thank you again. Bye bye. And that was Mr. David Mickey Evans.
It was. Can you hear me?
I can.
You couldn't hear him.
On the stream, you couldn't?
Nope.
Oh.
It was a mumble at best. Like, all we could hear was you laughing about stuff that we didn't know what you were laughing about.
It
So,
was coming through my headset.
I don't know if his mic needed to be turned up or if you needed to turn his mic
I
up.
did turn the mic up.
Yeah. Couldn't really hear him.
We tried. Mr. Mateo.
Yeah, while you were in there, Bryce Harper hit a fucking 3-run homer into, I think, the third deck of right field of Philly that might not have landed yet and needs its own zip code.
Did you know Mateo's a Braves fan? And now you just
So am I.
Mateo?
No, the Braves are my National League team. I'm salty about it. But when you hang a belt-high slider on the inside to Bryce Harper, he's going to do sad things to it.
I know.
I thought Bryce Elder looked good starting out. He had no hits and 4 strikeouts through the first 2 innings, and then the Phillies batted around in the third, and I'm like, Snedeker, fucking get out there and get to the bullpen. Like, fuck.
Mateo, if you want to tell him to, I mean, that's like the 7th F-bomb he's dropped in 2 seconds. It's kind of impressive. You can tell him to stop.
Oh. Yeah.
And
it wasn't a Reese's fault for the home run. It was deep in the hole. And he couldn't have gotten Trey Turner at first base anyway.
How deep in the
The
hole
best
was
thing
it?
he could have done was aid it. Huh?
How deep in the hole was it? Satchel.
Umbrella. No, Riley dove, couldn't get it. It was deep in the hole, and it was Tay coming out of the box. There was no way you were getting him at first base. There was not a chance. De La Cruz wouldn't have gotten him at first base. Let me put it that way. And that guy's gonna fucking hose base.
Mateo's like, Ben, shut up. Don't remind me. I love it. So you remember that one time that I got David Mickey Evans to come on the stream? Such a great time.
I don't know. Couldn't hear him, so I don't know.
Don't you do that. Don't you put that video on me, Ricky Bobby.
Could have just been a video clip.
I got your video clip.
I wish I could have heard it because it sounded good.
The fact that he came on, and again, you know, he.
Kudos. And from your side, it sounded like he's not opposed to coming on again.
No, dude, yeah, he absolutely loves
The park.
Yeah. I mean, that.
Well, how could you not?
That's awesome. He loved how I tied in the characters with, you know, Timmy and Tommy, Timmons, you know, with the contract and our.
One down. G1
The moose. No, it just would have been better if I could have heard him. Well, all you could hear is a low mumble and catch an occasional word.
Got me. Wow.
But that was very cool. He took the time to come out and check it out.
One down. Now it's
Yeah,
the second
I
base.
don't know if you heard him, but he's like, you're definitely top 3 fans. So yeah.
Very nice.
I got that, you know, which is kind of nice. Another moment. Pitch 1 inning, don't get above 1 run.
I really would have liked a chance to tell him that his writing and the way he captivated the love of baseball
You could have said
and
that.
just
Repeated it.
well, I didn't know if you could hear me because you couldn't hear him
I could hear you.
because I couldn't hear him. Yeah, about the way he captivated, you know, youth loving baseball and how it carried on their entire life, because that applies to both of us, you know. I mean, I played 14 years. I coached for 3 or 4 years. And just, if you love baseball, you love baseball, and if you don't, you don't. Get lost.
Exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's a ball. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Take my good hand.
Some high key.
Oh, fuck. Lottie daddy. Mateo, what's new, buddy? How's school going for you?
And that's in there.
Getting A's, I hope. Getting ready for fall ball.
Crowd locked in right now.
Can of corn.
One game here in the ninth.
No. Oh,
I saw Lucas was here for a minute too. Mr. Indy himself.
Base hit. So they get a
So
man
there was the guy that played,
Just a
you know,
clutch at bat right there. Big time
the great
swing.
Spit it out.
This team really
Mm-hmm.
needed. You get that front foot down, and pitch recognition
so
was
when
involved.
James Earl Jones came on set,
For an 0-2 count.
they all wanted to go up and talk to him,
in the box with one away
and
as he takes ball one.
he
Tell me he did the Darth Vader voice.
well, he did. So the guy that played Smalls, they draw
Yep.
straws is what they did, and he
They
went
drew
to
straws, but yeah.
Mr. Vader did. No, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Vader.
Are you something's father, right? And James looked at him and says, "No, I am your father."
Dude, James Earl Jones has got one of those iconic voices, like just
Oh,
you hear it and you're like, yep, that's James Earl Jones.
and he I thought he was a baseball. He's not really a baseball fan.
Considering he did Field of Dreams too, I caught you saying that. Okay, I didn't know what it tied into.
I said that's what happens when you get serious.
But this might be sacrilege, but Field of Dreams isn't a baseball movie. It's a movie about family and father and sons that happens to rotate around baseball.
Hey,
But it's not a baseball
what
movie.
was that stadium that like the Yankees and White Sox played in, and then the
Called Field of Dreams.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
It wasn't a baseball movie. You're right.
But take a step back. There's not that much actual baseball in the movie. It's not Major League.
You're just mad because they had the Red Sox losing in the movie.
I don't give a shit. They lose a lot. But think about it. It's not Major League. It's not for love of the game. It's not Bull Durham. I mean, Bull Durham is borderline almost not a baseball movie. It's a love story, but there's so much baseball in it. I mean, Field of Dreams is one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. But I would consider a Sandlot more of a baseball movie than I would Field of Dreams.
But tell you, I'm glad to hear it. The one that even asked you the question can't respond. I don't know why.
Good, because I was too busy arguing about your unintelligent ass, and there's a lot of ass there. Baby got back. That's good, Mateo, man. Keep your head in the books, man. A's get you far, unless you play for App State. App State's motto: C's get degrees.
Yeah. And
They're still degrees.
exactly. Even if it says communications.
You probably got a degree in agriculture.
No, I don't have a degree.
Distillery. Mobile outside distilling. That was your degree.
Distilling. Allegedly. Erroneous on both accounts.
Mobile meth management.
I don't think that was the North Carolina Board of Education.
No, well, that's more in the Midwest, you know. Mobile meth production. Yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad, bitches.
Score one run, that's it. I thought it was at least to take the lead.
No, for David, I wanted to see what was David's backdrop. He had that bookcase, and I wonder if it was like books or like memorabilia. You couldn't really see.
A little bit of everything.
And at one point, did it look like he got up and lit up a fucking cigarette?
Yeah, he's a smoke.
Absolutely. Good for him. Light up heaters. Mateo, for the record, you should never smoke. It's bad for you, but it's hilarious for an older generation. Mel.
Strike out 3 batters.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. A wind and a pitch.
I can't say that. Never mind.
No, you don't have permission to say anything.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word. Except for Julio Rodriguez is 5 for 5 with 4 home runs. God, that card breaks.
Downstairs and outside. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time.
I lost my swing for a couple days. You know how you ever just kind of lose your swing for a minute?
Torres up to the plate.
Sorry, I'm not as good as you.
Yes.
First offering is fouled off.
But I had Jeter first.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on
And?
the mound. It was all business.
I had Jeter first. It's the first time in our friendship I have had the icon card, quote unquote, first.
No, you got the other one before me before.
No, sir.
Yeah,
No, sir.
You got a taunting.
Yeah, but that was a live series. I just happened to draw him first. It wasn't an earned card.
But you finished out the series before I did.
No, sir. Because I didn't get Trout. I had to sell my soul to get Trout and do some things on the corner that we don't talk about in public places. Dude, that's so... Dude, that's Solier card. It spanks too, man. Damn. So let me ask you, is the Pretty Boy Ricky Henderson card better than the 99 Ricky that I rode for a long time? Yeah, I unlocked them yesterday, but I haven't used them. Because I'm grinding, because I'm so far behind, because there's too much shit to grind in this. Oh, I'm out. Oh, I'm safe.
moments are done.
For which one?
The whatever the weekly wonders.
Oh, I got those already. Oh, wait, a new one came out today. Yeah, never mind.
Let's open some packs.
Dude, I haven't gotten crap from packs from the Pennant series or the other one. It's supposed to be 1 in 6, and nah, not even a little bit. A lot of gold trash.
Uh-oh.
I hate you.
Who is it?
Nobody.
Yeah, I already got it.
Oh, the 99 Schmidt. Yeah, all right. Plays pretty good D. Like your mom.
Ooh, jokes.
Dude, that was really cool that he came on. Like, that's awesome. I wish I could have heard him.
You gonna do this all
No, I'm super impressed that you got him to come on. That's amazing. And the fact that you know what I'm really proudest of? That you didn't just fangirl it and you actually had questions written out that you're going to ask him and talk about. Like, super impressive. Because most people wouldn't have. They would have just been like, let me free roll it here.
Thank you.
I'm trying to give you credit where credit's due, man.
I just said thank you. I'm not trying to cry on the stream though. I don't want people to see me tear up.
Well, I don't want your mascara to run on the stream either, so we'll talk about that later.
Oh goodness. Mateo,
we got
buddy.
We got Joe. Yeah, TJ's about to too, so we'll see in a bit.
I am actually on my message. She brought home dinner.
What'd she bring? A little Boston Market?
No, we don't have one of those.
Oh, that's too bad. It's delicious.
Yeah, it's okay. I've eaten it before. I'd rather have home cooking than that.
Let's hope I cook tomorrow. Oh my, Mustakis. The Moose! Yeah, the last 2 nights I couldn't hit. Couldn't find my swing. Today it's coming alive. I mean, I beat the computer arm rookie 8-0 with 10 hits the other day, 2 nights ago. And I'm like, I can't even play this shit. I'm like, I hate this game. But today it's back. Harness the chi.
It's like I'm not going to just give that one away for nothing. I can do 50. 50. AKA 50 Ferrari.
Why did Indy leave?
That's a good question.
He popped in. He was like, Dad, is that you? And he popped out.
That's what he does.
Which is funny because, you know, with Luke, I am your father. That would have been amazing. No, sir. You are incorrect on that call, sir. Earmuffs. Challenge. I wonder, are we going to have challenges next year? And pitch clock and all that stuff for the show?
When is the
choose your words.
postseason? I guess it's Friday.
For baseball?
Friday.
Are you talking about in the game or?
Friday night at 8.
Are you talking about real life or in the game?
Postseason flashbacks. New program capturing wild card round, events, conquest. Yes. The 13th.
Yeah. Because in real life, it's going on right now.
Really? I didn't know that.
We talked about this because your boy Crush is fucking Crush. Kirsch. I feel so bad for him. Dad, he was your number 2 behind fucking the big hillbilly.
You are crazy. I mean, I think you like it.
Behind Mad Bum, Kershaw was always your go-to guy.
What are you talking about?
Dude, 2 years ago, you threw him against me like 47 times.
No, not once.
It went 46-0-1 because I quit the fucking game in the first inning.
I really
Like, nah, I'm out.
One time I pitched him.
Dude, you have thrown Kershaw against me like 8 times and tore me apart where I needed flex tape, which you can order, link in my bio, to hold my ass cheeks together afterwards.
The link is in the bio. I don't know what hallucinogens are in those mushrooms, my friend, but
I'm Luigi.
I swear
You've used Kershaw against me like 8 times since we played.
You've said this many times, and
I'm not colorblind. I can tell the orange against the blue, okay? I have bifocals, okay? I can tell the difference.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, you tore me up with Kershaw multiple times.
I swear, I was like, let's pitch Bumgarner versus Kershaw, and I wanted you to be Kershaw, but I've never pitched Kershaw but you, like maybe once a year. I'm not
Less Mountain Dew. I'm worried about your blood sugar. Diet Dr. Pepper in your future. Oh, Altuve. That little fucker. I hate Altuve. I respect his game.
Jesus.
Yeah, out. Oh. Oh my. Now that Mateo's gone, Braves were up 1-0 early, and Bryce Elder, the rookie, he was filthy in the first 2 innings. No hits, 4 Ks. And then the 3rd inning, the Phillies are like, nah, we got enough, youngster. And they lit him up. Oh, dude, the Bryce Harper home run. Like, Erica was out here because you were trying to get logged in with everything. And, like, I had it on TV, and I'm like, the pitch came out. Like, it wasn't even at the plate, but I'm like, gone. And she's like, looked at me, she's like, what? And he hit it, and I'm like, up deck. And I'm pretty sure it went to at least the second, if not the 3rd deck. Like, he got every piece hit. His wife was like, oh, we're making another baby tonight. That's how hard he hit it.
My kind of guy.
That's like nothing now, yeah. Only good news for the Braves. Ryder pitch is fucking hands, though. Oh, wait, there's another game on now, too.
So how about this? Let me go eat, and we'll come back and we'll stream and we'll do a co-op.
Oh, you're going to tease me, and I love it. All right, hit me up when you get back. Later, man.
Be back later.
Peace and chicken grease.